Hey Church Home Youth, welcome back. As always, we have a game, and Reese is going to explain it for us.
Yeah, today we're going to be beating world records. Some of them are not what you're going to expect. We're going to start off with Mia. She has these chopsticks, 10 M&Ms, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We're going to see if you can eat all of those in under 17 seconds. Let's see what you can do.
I got the timer.
Okay, all right, bet.
I'll tell you when to start.
You ever used those before? Okay.
Okay, ready?
Wait.
Oh, tell me when you're ready.
Wait. Okay, I'm ready.
Ready, set, go.
Oh, this is so hard. Wait, you got me
Oh, she got one? Okay. Okay, can you get two? Yo.
Wait a second.
11,
Two?
12,
No.
Yeah, she ain't.
13,
There's no way.
14, 15, 16, 17. He failed.
I got 3.
Yeah, you just need a couple
How did
more.
that person do it that
That's
fast? That's
insane
crazy.
fast.
That's actually
Nah.
impressive.
Okay.
Okay.
Practice the chopsticks. So, all right, Grace is up next.
Yes.
Okay, what's your challenge?
Grab your sticky
My
notes.
challenge.
Is that how many is it? 58?
I think
a
so.
lot. 58.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get the timer out.
Sticky notes
In 1
in
minute.
1 minute on my face.
Mm.
I'm
1
gonna
minute?
go on my forehead.
Just on the forehead, one spot.
Okay, ready?
You got the
Ready?
timer, Mia?
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, it didn't even stick. Okay, 1. She's got. Oh,
Yo.
wait. Why are they sticking?
I know,
Okay,
right?
1,
2,
2, 3.
3.
Oh,
and
wait.
then back to 0.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, she got 3.
4, 5.
Oh.
Okay, 6. Wait, she's doing good.
no,
Oh, 7. Oh,
back to
2.
3. Oh, back to 2.
1.
Back to 1. Yo, what's the timer at?
You got 30 seconds left.
Oh.
Okay, wait, how many is that?
Back
Wait,
to 0
wait.
again.
All right, yeah, do a new color.
wanna
do a
try
new
Yeah,
your
color.
that might be
cheeks.
it. That might
Okay,
be
okay.
it.
Wait.
Yo, hold up.
Wait.
Yo,
How many is that?
wait, did she just beat the
She
record?
figured
I
out the
think
hack.
Do more.
you have 15 seconds left.
Yo.
Wait, how many is that?
She found the strat.
A lot though.
Wait, you're kind of smart for that. Okay, 10.
Yo.
Wait, 6.
Yeah, I don't know. I
8,
feel like this is cheating.
5,
I don't think
4,
this is it.
3, 2, 1.
I think
Wow.
Time.
Yeah.
I did it.
I think you did.
Yeah.
I think she beat the world record.
Sure, yeah, if that makes
Good
you feel
job.
better. Yeah.
That was good. High five.
But,
Impressive.
yo,
Okay, we got one more.
all right, next up is mine. Bring out the hand.
The hand.
Carson.
Oh!
Where'd
So-
you come from?
Where did he come from?
Yo,
He's the hand.
the world record is 260 high fives in 60 seconds.
Dang.
Okay, I got
I'm about
the
to beat
timer.
that today.
right,
You
you got it?
guys got
Yeah.
the timer?
We're doing 2 hands, 1 hand down. Too slow.
Let's see. I
Think
feel
you gotta
like
just do one.
let's just do one hand. You know, like the basketball
Really
dribble. That's
fast?
my technique.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
who's
Are you
counting?
guys counting out loud or is
Okay,
you
ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Wait, what's the time? How long do they have?
A minute.
Okay.
No, I'm slowing
What do you
down.
at? What do you at? What do you
Slow
at?
down.
You gotta keep
Switch hands.
going.
Switch hands. Switch hands.
Relax
switch
your
hands.
muscles.
Switch
Relax.
Oh. What's he at? What's he at? What's he at?
Oh, switch.
Relax.
Oh.
What's he at?
100.
Okay. 100. You got 30 seconds left on the clock.
I'm pretty sure it's a
Okay.
high five, not a low five.
Wait,
but,
yeah.
you know.
What is? I feel like this is cheating. I don't think they're doing it right. 50. No. You got
80.
15 seconds.
90.
190?
200.
No.
Light work, bro.
Reese,
Okay.
faster, faster.
220.
No.
This is a low
Already?
5.
4, 3, 2, 1.
41.
Time.
Yo,
No.
what?
No.
260 is the
I
record.
think you guys had to go like this though.
Oh,
Like,
yo.
no, like
Yeah, that
down
was a
here.
low
I'm
5.
sweating. Yo, appreciate it, bro. Let's go.
Okay, by hand.
Yo, that was like, I'm actually sweating.
Was
That was
that
actually
hard?
crazy.
Wow,
It
we
was hard.
got
My muscles
2.
were- Yeah, you guys got 2. Yeah, that was, I think I won that. Like, that was light work. Love that. But
you
easy.
win that?
Be a world record.
We'll let him have it. We'll let him
I
have it.
don't think you won that.
Yeah, I don't
What?
think so. That was a low 5, but it's fine.
Okay.
You didn't even.
Alright,
I think
Bryce.
hand
Alright.
cheated.
High, low,
That, yeah, I guess I didn't think about that.
you know? But I guess if Grace won, then you also won.
Yeah,
Whoa,
okay.
whoa.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
won
yeah.
fair and square.
That's
Work
true.
smarter, not harder.
That is true.
But
So
look
then
at all
couldn't you say
those.
I was working smarter, not harder?
No, because you literally broke the rules. That's a low 5, not a high 5.
That is true. The rules did not say that Grace cannot stack the entire
That's
stack of
true.
Post-it notes on her face. But Your rules did say a high five.
All right.
I think I need more
Okay.
practice with the chopsticks. Maybe we'll do it again after this.
Yeah, we got to. I kind of want to try.
Those are some difficult records, though.
That was pretty hard.
Those are
They are.
challenging. What areas in y'all's lives outside of these challenges do y'all feel like you are enough? Any area of your life? Yeah.
Dang, kind of got to think about that one for a minute.
We are enough or aren't?
Yeah, that you are enough. So maybe even a talent of yours could be, in sports or something like that, or it could be in an area of your personal life. What's an area of your life that you have confidence that like, oh, I feel like I'm enough with this.
Yeah.
That's hard.
I feel like probably in my relation with Jesus. Like, obviously, there's times where I doubt it. But, like, at the end of the day, I always know that I'm enough and I don't have to prove anything for him or, like, do anything to make him love me more or, like, be happier with me. Which is also just, like, a cliche answer. But it's the only thing that I really, truly feel like. At the end of the day, I know I am enough. So, yeah.
That's good.
That's good.
Yeah. I don't know. This is really hard because I think one of the last episodes we were talking about identity, and I tend to put my identity in cheer or dance or like singing because that's some of the hobbies that I have, and so it's really hard to like feel good enough. But I agree with Grace that like God does make me feel good enough. So like when I'm in the church or when I'm just like surrounded with a community of other Christians or just people who encourage me, like, or just literally just my relationship with God, like that's where I feel enough. Or I guess with my family too, they always make me feel like I'm good enough. So
Amazing.
yeah.
That's
Amazing.
cool. For me, I don't know. I don't know an answer, to be honest. Like, I think of my hobbies, but I know I can improve in my hobbies. And yeah, it's undecided right now, to be honest.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, speaking of like social media, for example, that's in our lives. I don't know if all of you are on social media or not, but if you have experience with social media, I think you can understand the challenge of utilizing it as a tool without falling into the challenges of comparison with other people. What have your experiences been like, or what are the challenges that you have had or currently have with battling comparison and understanding your own identity while utilizing social media and being around other people and community in general in your social lives?
I think comparison is so hard, especially when it comes to social media, because so many people's lives that they portray on social media isn't actually their real life, whether it's what they look like or their everyday life looks like. It's like most of the time, like we all put the best like part of our lives on social media, and that's just like a human quality. Like we just want to share the good parts. So I think it can become really difficult when we're constantly looking at just people's good aspects of their life, because we're like, dang, well, I go through all this stuff and it looks like they're not going through this stuff, and like I struggle with being insecure and it looks like they don't. And so it's just like, it's just fake, like, to be honest. And whether people want to admit it or not, most people aren't sharing the bad part of their life on social media. And so, yeah, it's just really hard to, like, I don't know, feel good about yourself when you're constantly just looking at the good parts of other people's life. So I feel like we've all probably dealt with it. I know I've 100% dealt with it, and it sucks, but you just have to give it to God and know that you are enough with him. So yeah.
Yeah, that's fire. I feel like you even just gave me you just gave me advice for my own answer. So I was gonna like talk about social media. I have it. I'm on all platforms at Reese Spears. Check me out. I am like super passionate about creating content. Later in the future. Well, maybe not later in the future because of what Grace just said. Anyways, let me get into what I'm saying. I go on social media and see all these like content creators posting like this cinematic, like crazy, like 8K quality stuff. I'm like, yo, like, how are they creating like such like amazing stuff, editing so well? And like, I want to post my own content, but then I see that and I compare myself. I'm like, nah, my stuff just isn't good enough to be put out there yet. But then I'm like, she said like everyone's like posting like the great stuff about their lives and like the 8K quality stuff. So then it got me thinking, I'm like, what if I start posting now and not worrying about the quality? Then maybe, the people that see my content will be like, yo, I'm with this dude, like I'm in the same boat as him. And like instead of like people like comparing their content to my content, it'll, I guess, make them relate to me. Yeah, that's just what's on my mind right now.
Yeah, I agree with Grace that like a lot of people really do just post like the good parts about their life, because it's kind of like no one wants to post and share about all the bad things or like what they go through and stuff. So I feel like it's hard just scrolling on Instagram or TikTok, whatever it is, and just seeing like all these people who like are living the life that I want to live or doing exactly what I've been, or like just being who I've been like trying to be, you know, like working so hard for it, and I see that they're already there and they make it look easy on their social media, whatever they post, and I feel like it's just like, why can't I be there yet? And that's how I always feel like comparing myself. But I guess it's true like that they don't post the bad parts about themselves. They don't really post that journey. They just post like the you know, the ending situation, you know, the good parts of their life. So I feel like everybody goes through like the rough times and everything that's like harder. Like those people that you're seeing with the really good quality, like at some point they had the bad quality, you know, like at some point everybody was going through it. So I feel like it's still a journey, and it's like people are just posting the outcome. So I feel like it's like, yeah, we're comparing ourselves, but like everyone was still in the same boat that we are now. So yeah, there's no point to really compare, because eventually we'll get there too. So
That's real good.
I also feel like social media, especially like for girls, I feel like it just kind of like makes it, a lot of time can kind of seem like, I know like a lot of like girl influencers, like it's all about their looks, and it can become super hard to like grow up in that, because I know like our generation, we literally grew up with social media, and we grew up with like filters and Photoshop, and it's like there's such a perfect image of what like a girl is supposed to look like, and growing up in that, I think it can be really hard. And I know there's probably so many students that can relate to this. Like it definitely caused insecurity in my life and like caused me to compare, but most of the time it was fake, and it was like, it's not an actual image of what women are supposed to look like or what anyone's supposed to naturally look like, but it's like the stereotype. And so I feel like that can be really hard to deal with when it comes to social media and growing up.
That's real. So why do you think, this is the final question, why do you think God made each of us so unique and different when he could have made all of us the exact same? And then how does it make you feel to know that you are one of a kind, that you actually are unique compared to any other human being that has been on this planet or is currently on this planet or whoever will be?
Yeah, to be honest, I really don't know why God made us all unique. I can't even give an answer to that. It would only be an assumption. But I think maybe it just like leads down to God's love for us and care for us, and how he has an individual plan for every single one of us. That's all I could really think about, to be honest, of like why God made us unique. I'm thankful he did, though. If we were all the same, like that might be a little awkward. Like if we're all wearing the same fits and talking the same. So I do love that, you know, God, his creativity and like his thoughtfulness, you know, create us all individually and unique.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like they say opposites attract, because I think like I'll have friends who are too similar to me, and I'm like, oh yeah, we just like don't get along very well. I'm also just like a very like strong, determined person, so when someone else is like strong back to me, I like am mad about it a little bit. But I think like if we were all just the same, life wouldn't really be fun. Like if we were all just like robots that all had the same personality and talked the same and had the same responses, like there'd be nothing interesting to life. There would be no love, there'd be no family, no relationships, because everybody is just like the same. And like someone said to me, like you can't be friends with somebody who just wants to be you, because you are each just the same person. Like when you're not unique, you just can't, I don't know, it's just, the world would be so unfun in my opinion, and meeting new personalities every day is like such a joy for me. And yeah, I don't know, I think life would just be boring.
That's so fire. I think
She inspired him.
I just agree with what you said so much. I feel like our uniqueness is like what creates real bonds and real relationships and friendships with other people around us. But you got anything, Mia?
Yeah, I just think God is just so cool, like how he made everything so individually like unique because everything is so different. And like Grace was saying, like life would be so boring if we were all just the same. And I feel like it is true, opposites attract. Like I have so many friends that like if we never met through whatever it was, like if God never brought us together, we would never like even think to like talk to each other, to just be friends. And I feel like it's so cool how God brought us together, and now we can share all our differences and see like how unique every person is, because like I don't know, it's just like the bonds that created, like we have something to like bond over. And I feel like God, like Reese was saying earlier, that like God loves all of us so much and like cares so much, and he's like so creative just to think of like, oh, I have this plan for you, I have this plan for you, and I want you guys to meet because like this is your plan together, you know what I mean? Like I just think it's so cool. Like if we all had the same plan and the same goal and the same thing, then it was just like we're all just going there together, I guess. But it's like he's like moving everybody differently through their life. And you got another thing to say?
No, y'all are just spitting bars and just like keep inspiring me even more. No, I was thinking though, like obviously we don't have like the same day-to-day plan, but don't we like kind of do have the same plan, which is to glorify God with our life and worship him with everything we do and ultimately live eternally with him. So, but I realized like that's our ultimate plan, but we all do that in unique ways. So it just leads back to like, you know, how we're all unique individually, which is super cool. So it's like cool to see how different everybody is, but at the end of the day, it's gonna lead back to
There's
God.
one goal, yeah.
So dang, that's fire.
I love that. Yeah, what you just mentioned is the purpose of our lives. That's what I believe and what I've experienced. So sometimes we can get lost chasing the other things you're mentioning that we use as tools to serve the purpose of our lives. Yeah. And that's when we lose our identity, when we get off course in that way. But if we're focused on the heart of the matter, which is what you just mentioned is the purpose of our lives, that's what we can say right in the lane of who God made us to be. I know Carson's not here at the moment on the couch, but we know he always tries to create some kind of visual that sometimes doesn't make sense. So I think about this glass. I'm going to fill in for Carson with M&Ms right here. And the M&Ms are all different colors because people are going to find their favorite color. Do each of y'all have a favorite color M&M?
Green.
See?
It's my favorite.
Man.
I like the brown one.
The brown one?
Brown?
Okay.
Wait, there's a brown
I ain't gonna
one?
judge.
Represent brown people.
I'm gonna say red though.
Red.
Red's cool.
See, they have all these different colors in M&Ms so they can connect with more people around the world. You know what I mean? And that's exactly who we are. Maybe Carson will expand a little bit more on this.
Oh, he's got
over to
something.
him. He's always got something.
Always
Hopefully
something.
it's something good this time.
Welcome. Glad we've made it to this part of the video. Hope you enjoyed watching the other three trying to break records. And I promise you, if I was up there, I would probably go 3 for 3. I tried my best helping Reese, but Reese will always Reese, and it is what it is. But anyways, speaking of trying, it has felt like this whole past year, I've been trying, whether it's grades, friendships, having fun, trying to fit in, you name it. And after a while, it gets pretty tiresome. And it has led me to some seasons in my life where I truly start to question my worth, if I'm going to be able to accomplish things, if I'm good enough, especially with social media. Comparing my fail compilation to everyone else's highlight reel is never going to work out. So over this past week, I've really thought, and it's really made me think, why do I feel stuck? Why do I feel like I'm failing at everything I try to do? Why do I feel like I'm never good enough whatsoever? And I've come to the realization I'm putting my happiness into things that are ever changing. I'm asking these things that are always changing to validate me and to make me believe that I'm enough. So it brings me to this verse in Jeremiah 1:5. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. So pretty much what God is saying is that before you even knew you existed, you were different from any other person in the entire world because he set you apart. And I actually want to give you an example. In my hand, as you may have seen, is this dollar bill, right? How much is it worth? $1. But if you crumple it up, throw it on the ground, throw it against the wall, you can even rip it up like this. Guess what? The value of the dollar is still $1. And as soon as we as humans start to get ripped up, thrown on the ground, thrown against the wall, you name it, our value goes down, goes away. It makes no sense. That's because we're putting our our worth and our feelings into things that are, once again, ever changing. When you start to realize you don't have to prove your worth, but instead recognize your worth, your life gets a whole lot easier. And I can speak for myself on that because I've been going through that for the past year. I started to believe it, even slightly, that I do have some worth, and my life changed drastically. And it's funny because God's been saying this the whole time, even before we knew we existed once again. So it's hard to get past all the hard things and all the difficult times, especially with social media, but it's never gonna be easy. But what is easy is to, one, be yourself, and two, trust in God. And I promise you, it'll always work out. So I know I said a lot, but if I could leave you with one thing, it would be this. You have the opportunity given by God to be exactly who you want to be. And it's not always going to be easy, like said. And honestly, that's the fun part. When you go through hard times, it just makes the good times that much better. So I said a lot, but one, be yourself, trust in God, and we'll see you next week. Peace.